So today we are going to discuss acids, bases and salt, which is very interesting and which is a fundamental topic for this grade. Acids, bases and salts. So HCl is an acid, NaOH is a base, sodium hydroxide or caustic soda we call, and sodium chloride. Now here, before we going to enter into the chapter, so acids, bases and salts, first in the introduction we have, so what is mean by acid, how to define an acid, and what are the types of acids. Means there are two types of acids, organic acids and inorganic acids. And what is a base, and in a base is also again two types, alkalis and non-alkalis, right. So those kind of bases we have, and salts also we have different types of salts. So acidic salts, basic salts and neutral salts. So and then we have indicators, synthetic indicator and natural indicators, and neutralization reaction. And neutralization reaction in everyday life we have. Okay, so these are the topics we need to discuss in this chapter. So first of all, here we will be seeing everyday life many things in a kitchen, especially like sugar, vinegar, common salt, lemon, turmeric, tamarind. So like these many things we will be seeing in a kitchen. So all these are same kind of groups. These all belongs to same category, no, right? Lemon, if you take, that is sour taste. Salt, which is a very salty. And if you see a bitter gourd, which is very bitter. And sugar, very sugar taste, so like that, different taste, different physical property, different colors, and all these we will be observing in a everyday life. Even in the fruits you take, in the vegetables you take, so in that different kind of acids, bases and salts are present. For example, if you see the sugar crystals, so there is no acid base present in it, it is a neutral substance we call. And a lemon you take, so the lemon juice, if you squeeze the lemon juice and if you taste it, that will be very sour in taste. So like that, sour taste substances are called as acids, bitter taste substances are called as base we call. Next, do not taste anything unless asked to do so. That means here all the substance you cannot taste it, because for example, if you go in a chemical laboratory, or if you see that a toilet cleaner acid it is. So all these substances we cannot taste it and say that which is acid, which is base, right? So I am not saying to taste everything and say whether it is a confirm it is a acid or base. So some are eatable, edible substance, some are harmful substances. So by that we cannot taste everything. So like that, so that's what the question is. And one more point is, do not touch anything unless asked to do so, because some acids are harmful, very highly concentrated, we cannot touch it. Next, here some table with examples they have given. Lemon juice and taste sour or bitter. So definitely lemon juice is a sour taste because it is having acid, organic acid. And next, orange juice also, which is a sour taste, same organic acid. In the lemon, what acid is present? Citric acid. In orange also citric acid present, and vinegar, acetic acid is present, acetic acid. And curd, lactic acid is present, and tamarind, that is imli we call, which is again sour taste, in that tartaric acid is present. And sugar, there is no acid base, which is a neutral substance. And common salt, which is also a neutral substance. And amla which is also a sour taste, having ascorbic acid. And baking soda, NaHCO3, so which will be used in cooking. Okay, so that will be having a base, so baking soda it is bitter taste. And grapes, also ascorbic acid, which is sour taste. And unripe mango, raw mango, unripe mango, green mango, also having what? Ascorbic acid. And here cucumber also, which is having organic acids. So these are some kind of examples for acidic substance, basic and neutral substances. And next, you find that some of the substances are taste, if you see, sour taste, bitter taste and sweet taste. So based on the taste we cannot say which is acid base, but in general, generalized word, most of the acids, most of the acidic containing substances are sour taste, most of the basic containing substances are bases. Now acids and bases, if you see, as we seen just now, curd, lemon juice, grape juice, tamarind, amla, acetic acid like a vinegar, right? So orange juice, all these are category of acids. In that again, organic acids, I'll tell you what are the organic and inorganic or mineral acids. And when you come to the bases, okay, bases like soaps, okay, baking soda and bitter gourd, these all are base containing substances, acid containing and base containing substances. And so here, which are sour in taste are acids, bitter in taste are bases we call. And actually the Latin word acidus, acidus means sharp edge, a sharp edge is called as in a Latin acidus. So from that Latin word we got that English term, that is acid, okay. And next, so what about the baking soda? Does it taste sour? No, right? It is a bitter taste. Baking soda. Baking soda formula is, so sodium hydrogen carbonate NaHCO3, which is a basic salt, which is a bitter taste. So it is not a acid, not completely base, it is a basic salt, it is basic salt. So little bitter taste it is, which will be used in a cooking and also as a antacid, baking soda. So now if you see, so like it does not taste sour, it means baking soda, it is not a sour taste, it is a little bitter taste, so it is a basic substance, it comes under basic substances. And if you rub, for example here what they gave, so what is the taste of baking soda? It does not taste sour, means it is not having acid, and also it is a bitter in taste, so that's why it is a basic salt. And if you rub its a solution between fingers, it feels soapy. That means one more thing you can include in this, that is most of the basic substances are soapy to touch, slippery in nature. Soapy to touch, slippery in nature, bitter in taste. These are the characteristics of bases. And here one more term we need to understand in a basis, again one more term, it is alkali. What is that? In a basis again, alkali. Alkali is nothing but it comes under base category only. But here the base which completely dissolve in a water are called as alkali. What we call? The bases only which are completely dissolved in a water called as alkalis. So those are like examples of the alkalis are alkali. It is ammonium hydroxide is a alkali. Sodium hydroxide is also a alkali. Potassium hydroxide is also a alkali. So these are the kind of bases which are completely dissolved in a water are known as alkalis. Remember this, alkali. And now if we cannot taste every substance, then how do we identify? For example, a toilet cleaner which is having sulfuric acid. So after we seeing this label, only we can say that is having acid. Harpic also having acid. But if I give you in a beaker, transparent beaker, all these unknown substance, so how do you identify all? Do you taste it? No, right? So without a taste, how do you identify? Then the topic came, that is indicator. Indicators very helpful to identify, to recognize the unknown substance, whether it is acid or base or neutral also or salt also. So those are called as indicators. Indicators are the substances or chemical substances which are useful to identify, to detect the whether unknown substance, it is acidic nature or basic nature, is known as indicator. So indicators are of two types, natural indicator and synthetic indicators. So like some examples of indicators here, China rose petal, generally we use common word is hibiscus, and litmus solution which is extracted from lichens plant. So very rare, this picture we see in a textbook also not mentioned. This is a lichens plant. So these are the two kind of natural indicator which are useful to identify the unknown substance, whether it is acid or base. So now here, do you know, in this table we have name of an acid and found in water. We already know acetic acid present in a vinegar, formic acid present in a ant bite, okay, and citric acid present in lemon, orange, and like that. Lactic acid present in a milk and curd. Oxalic acid present in a tomato and spinach also. And ascorbic acid is present in amla, grapes, all. And next, tartaric acid present in a tamarind. and also grapes, unripe mangoes. All these some of the acids which are having what? Organic acids. That means, sir, acid, the word is harmful you said, then how can we eat all these substances, you may get doubt. So all the acids are not harmful, I said. All the acids are not harmful, and the acids which are edible are known as organic acids. Like, you know, grapes we eat, tomato we eat, apple, malic acid we eat, tamarind, and lemon, orange, curd, milk. Okay, so all these which are eatable substance, edible substances, those are having organic acids, not inorganic acid or mineral acid it is. Now here one more basis now. So calcium hydroxide means CaOH taken twice. CaOH taken twice here, and ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide NH4OH, and sodium hydroxide. And next magnesium hydroxide, MgOH taken twice. Okay, so these are the basis substances which are having in a everyday life substances.